Error code 233 on an American Standard HVAC system signifies a compressor overcurrent lockout. This means the compressor, the heart of your AC unit, has drawn excessive electrical current, triggering a safety mechanism to shut it down and prevent damage. This is not something you can ignore, as repeated lockouts can severely damage your compressor. This code specifically indicates that the system has locked out the compressor after repeated overcurrent attempts. Several factors can lead to a compressor overcurrent. These include a dirty or clogged air filter restricting airflow, a faulty compressor motor, low refrigerant levels, a failing capacitor, blocked or dirty condenser coils hindering heat dissipation, voltage fluctuations from the power supply, or internal compressor issues like worn bearings. Understanding the potential causes is the first step to diagnosing the problem. Before calling a technician, perform these simple checks to troubleshoot compressor overcurrent issues. First, replace your air filter with a new one of the correct size and MERV rating. A dirty filter can restrict airflow and cause the compressor to work harder. Next, inspect the outdoor condenser unit for any visible obstructions such as leaves, dirt, or debris that could block airflow. Carefully clean the condenser coils using a fin comb or a gentle stream of water from a garden hose. Be cautious with power washing to avoid damage. Check the circuit breaker for the HVAC system to ensure it hasn't tripped, which could cause power issues. If the breaker has tripped, reset it to restore power to the system. Finally, wait a few minutes before restarting the system to allow the compressor to cool down and prevent immediate lockout. Capacitors store and release energy to help start and run the compressor motor. A weak or failing capacitor can cause the compressor to draw excessive current. Warning: capacitors store a dangerous electrical charge even when the unit is off. Only attempt this if you have experience with electrical work and understand how to safely discharge a capacitor. Using a multimeter, test the capacitor's microfarad rating against its label. If the reading is significantly lower, more than 10% off, the capacitor needs replacing. To replace the capacitor, disconnect power, discharge the capacitor, and replace it with a new one of the exact same rating. Low refrigerant levels can force the compressor to work harder, leading to overcurrent. Refrigerant leaks are common and require professional diagnosis and repair. Do not attempt to add refrigerant yourself. Refrigerant handling requires EPA certification. A qualified HVAC technician will locate and repair any leaks, then recharge the system to the correct refrigerant level. They can also assess if the low refrigerant was caused by a more serious issue, like a failing TXV valve. Voltage fluctuations or wiring problems can damage the compressor and trigger the overcurrent protection. A qualified electrician should check the voltage supply to the HVAC system to ensure it's within the acceptable range. They should also inspect the wiring connections for any loose or corroded terminals. Contact your utility provider if you suspect voltage instability in your area. Correcting these issues requires professional diagnosis and repair. If the above steps don't resolve the issue, the compressor itself may be failing. Internal issues like worn bearings, damaged windings, or valve problems can cause overcurrent. This requires a professional HVAC technician to diagnose using specialized equipment and experience. Compressor replacement is a major repair and should only be performed by a qualified professional. After addressing the underlying cause, reset the HVAC system by turning off the power at the breaker for a few minutes and then turning it back on. Some systems may have a reset button instead. To prevent future lockouts, schedule regular HVAC maintenance, including filter changes, coil cleaning, and professional inspections. This proactive approach can identify and address potential problems before they lead to costly repairs and compressor failure.